You never see it coming.
Well, I definitely did not see it coming. The fact that all these units are so shit. So we have the 1% on the Dream. We have Water Detonator that can exploit weakness. We have Fire Detonator that can exploit weakness. We have Thunder Detonator that can exploit weakness. And then we have last one, which is Joker, being Joker. So you have been wondering, what is exploit weakness and why does it matter? Well, exploit weakness is pretty much a new system that comes with the Persona 5 Royale collab. And whenever you use any of these units, you will have a special skill available pretty much on like anywhere on the UI, and you can use it whenever you feel like it, I guess. And it has its own cooldown. Now the problem is I don't know what the cooldown is, and I don't know how much damage the all-out attack will do. All we know is based on how much Persona 5 collab unit you will use, and based on how weak the enemy is, the all-out attack will do more damage based on that. So yeah, we are lacking very critical information to judge how good these units are. So just treat this video as just reading their skill kit for now. But yeah, now that we know what is the all attack and what is special skill, let's go to check each unit out. So I just want to say the art is actually quite well done. I actually quite like the art. They all look very cool, so that's one good thing. But other than that, I can't say I can applaud them too much, because their kit is pretty bland. Every single unit kind of just do the same thing. It's like reskin with another element. In fact, their class is pretty much the same thing. So Mona, I mean, you will see a very similar thing happening for all units. For example, one thing for certain is every single unit have a line that says whenever they swap to the capital that round, they will have a normal attack buff. Which is like whatever. I mean, it's not really that important at all. But yeah, for Mona, you can do line damage similar to Kana with your active skill, and you can inflict the exploit weakness, and Thunder enemy will take more. This is very likely to be one of the breakthroughs. I am assuming this will be our max breakthrough. The Thunder enemy will take more, and the breakthrough tree will obviously be the preemptive strike. And then as for the chain combo, you have your very standard chain combo for snipers, 3 surrounding clusters, and then you deal damage to the nearest enemies, up to 4 enemies at maximum chain. Nothing too much to say here. It also will exploit their weakness a little bit. 1 stacks, 2 stack, 3 stack, you know, whatever. Not really the main focus of Mona. The biggest thing about Mona is the equipment skill, the 1% and the Dream. So whenever Mona attack, normal attack an enemy, there's 1% chance for that enemy to straight up become weak, which means you don't have to wait for 100 stack. Yeah, 1% is very low, pretty much just a gamble at this point. But it could be pretty cool to actually see it happen in game, I guess. Like a little luck thing, getting that dopamine rush. But in essence, I don't think Mona is too good because the kit is just like Kana, but like you don't even have the knockback. It's like worse Kana, and Kana is already pretty bad. So as a standalone unit, I don't think Mona will be used at all. You most likely will use Mona alongside with other Persona unit. And then we have Violet, which is okay, I guess. She is a detonator with the column chain. Not too sure if I like the column chain, but you know, sometimes column chain is fine, sometimes. Her active skill is very similar to Toru. You can select anywhere on the map and you can attack in a diamond shape and inflict some exploit weakness stack, which is very standard across every single Persona 5 Royale collab units. The special part about Violet is her equipment skill will make the weak enemy take more damage. So weak enemy will take 20% more damage if you bring Violet into your team. So yeah, this is one part of the kit where you actually want the enemy to stay weak instead of just, you know, use your all-out attack whenever the enemy is weak. So yeah, I think Violet is actually quite important if you want to build an exploit weakness team, because the 20% is actually quite huge. But other than that, it's pretty much whatever. You also have the normal attack inflict a weakness kind of thing, which is similar across all units. Every single unit have this. The normal attack inflicting the exploit weakness stack, and also the swap to captain get more normal attack damage, which is like something, you know, the game want to encourage you to swap captain, because this is not like a mono team. You actually have to swap captain to actually utilize your normal attack. So I guess that's one thing they're trying to kind of promote, which is like, you know, captain swap exists. Hello guys. And then we have Fox, which is pretty much violet but blue. You have the same column chain, you have the same normal attack inflict stacks, except Fox can inflict 3 times the stack every first normal attack hit on a single turn. Is that good? It's alright. It's like a little bit better version of Smokey. I dig it. But the active skill is pretty boring. It's a 2 cooldown skill that just attack in a 2 cluster. Yeah, that's it. And then we have the Queen, which is pretty much a Fox but yellow. It is also a detonator, and the active skill is actually worse than, I would say, it's worse than Violet and Fox because it's doing damage to all enemies on the board, but you only get 1 hit. So unless this ability also can destroy objects like Lucoa and Barbara, I don't really think the active skill is good at all. It's like a worse Requiem active skill, and Requiem doesn't really have too good of active skill either way. So yeah, I think it's not looking good for our 6 stars here, being such a expensive unit and not that special. The chain combo is okay, I guess, very standard detonator chain combo with the 2 cluster at the end. The only thing is Queen actually will inflict more stack than other members on the team, either with the normal attack or the chain combo, which is cool to see, I guess. But other than that, there's nothing much to say about Queen. It's a very simple, a little bit too simple, I say. And then we have Joker, which is the leader and the main protagonist of Persona 5 Royale. So he is a little bit more special. He does a little bit more things, but I guess in an essence, he is still pretty boring to play. So his active skill will double the exploit weakness stack the enemy has. Definitely a cool addition to the exploit weakness team. You kind of need Joker for the Persona 5 team to work. And I would say Joker is one of the better units in the whole collab banner because his stat is pretty high. And his chain combo is pretty good because at 4 chain you are already getting 4 surrounding cluster. That is pretty good. Very good range. And he can actually attack all enemies at maximum chain, which is very similar to Reinhardt. And this is not something a lot of sniper has actually. Only Reinhardt and Joker has that. So yeah, that's cool to see as well. And then we have the equipment, which is again quite cool. Is it practical? I'm not too sure. Whenever you kill an enemy, the exploit weakness stack on the enemy will be distributed to other enemies. Maximum can get up to 40 stack distributed this way. And the most important part is whenever you swap Joker from captain to member or from member to captain, you will get additional swap, which is something that kind of promote this swapping mechanic where if you swap with Joker and the next time you swap back to Joker, you can kind of doing this like ping pong effect where now I'm fire element, now I'm water element, now I'm fire again, now I'm forest, now I'm thunder, all this kind of stuff. It's cool, I guess. I mean, Joker also have a little bit more practicality with Momo and Anzu, which is not a welfare unit you cannot get anymore, but it actually can be pretty fun to see a Joker having the permanent attack buff with Momo and Anzu. And Momo and Anzu, of course, being benefits by the captain swap as well, because every time Momo and Anzu swap captain, she will also get cooldown reduction. So yeah, Joker is actually pretty decent, but I wouldn't really say she's like S rank or S rank. I would say Joker is more like an A rank characters. It's cool, and you can make like a wonky team with it, but they are definitely a lot better unit to summon. And my final verdict for all these characters is wait until we test out the all attack first, then you can make an informed decision whether you want to summon or not. If the all attack is very strong, then yeah, maybe you can consider this banner, or you can just summon for the next banner, which is something I'm actually already more excited than the Persona 5 collab. Toto actually already teased it a little bit too early, I would say. Like, I don't know why Toto want to tease it so early. Maybe they're hinting us to skip. So yeah, this is the Journey at Dawn event, which is happening at the same day of Persona 5 Royale collab. I don't really know what Toto is doing at this point. This is the first time they ever have 2 events at the same time. But I am not really sure they are going to give us the unit. They are just gonna give us like a prologue of story. So this is just story for the next event. And we have 3 units potentially being released there. We have a Pasbando and we have a flat chest girl. I'm pretty excited for the flat chest girl. I kind of like her design, not gonna lie. So yeah, will I be summoning? Yes, I will actually summon and get at least one copy for each. So stay tuned for that. I will also do another challenge run with all the Persona 5 Royale characters against every single boss in Alchemy Stars and see how that go. Maybe, you know, Persona 5 Royale team can actually work. So yeah, that is it for me today. Hope you are well informed and I'll see you all next time. Peace.